on this Friday, May 23rd. You know, you have an interesting job. You're in for Heather O'Rourke today. She took off because, you know, today travel is pretty intense.
Yeah, I am hoping she's enjoying her holiday weekend.
I'll leave this to Lindsay to take care of.
Yeah, of course. This is a big travel weekend for folks to hit the roads and to fly. It's actually not going to be record-breaking this year. I feel like every year we say record-breaking, record-breaking.
You know, they heard the weather forecast.
That might be the problem. They're like, I'm going to stay home.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to stay home when you got Beyonce in town, I mean, like, there's nowhere else to go.
And when you put things in perspective, our weather could be worse. There's snow in Vermont and New Hampshire this weekend.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's just crazy.
No. Hey, not bad. Temperatures in the 60s.
At least we don't have snow.
Yeah, we're not dealing with snow. So the glass half full. This morning, we're not dealing with heavy rainfall, maybe a few sprinkles, but getting a break from wet weather that we had yesterday. 47 in Central Park and across satellite and radar. At the tri-state, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies and a few sprinkles, especially north of the city, near Clarkstown, all the way through Putnam and Dutchess County, also Fairfield County. Temperatures in the 40s. It's 46 in White Plains, 47 in Bridgeport, and good morning in Montgomery, 44 for you. Winds are lighter, too, out of the north, ranging from just 2 to 9 miles per hour, but it will be breezy at times, so get ready for winds ranging from 12 to 25 throughout this afternoon. High temperatures will be a little milder compared to yesterday, reaching the upper 50s and the lower 60s, and we'll keep a chance for just a few showers, but it's not going to be a washout. I'll give you a closer look at the timing hour by hour coming up. Lindsay?
Snow. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Brittany. We saw this accident in Brooklyn on the BQE eastbound right after the Williamsburg Bridge that has 2 lanes blocked. I'm not really sure what this camera is showing here. It looks like maybe a piece of the vehicle, but there are emergency crews there working on that. Hopefully that gets cleared up soon. And we do want to talk about your trains for the Memorial Day weekend. Today, everything is running pretty typical. LIRR will have regular service, but is now adding the Cannonball service to Montauk out of Penn Station. Metro North has extra afternoon service, and New Jersey Transit has extra as well. Monday, though, will be a weekend schedule. Alternate side parking and meter rules are in effect citywide. Pedro?
Brittany, Lindsay, thank you.
And the weather will be a little nicer today if you have any plans on going to the beach. So get ready for winds out of the west ranging from 5 to 15 miles per hour. Waves up to 4 to 5 feet. Water temperatures in the upper 50s. And when it comes to that rip current risk, moderate to high. That high risk is for the New York City and south-facing shores of Long Island. That's where there's a rip current statement. So keep an eye out on that. Here's the forecast for the rest of your holiday weekend. On Saturday, just a spot shower, isolated rain, 63, a little milder on Sunday, 66, and we're finally back to average for Memorial Day, 72, with plenty of sunshine, the nicest day of this longer weekend. Temperatures today reaching the upper 50s and the lower 60s, just a chance for a few showers, so it's not going to be a washout. For New Jersey, Madison, 63, Elizabeth, 65, the same in Hoboken, and North Bergen, a high of 63. For the Mets game this evening, a chance for a few showers, not a washout, with temperatures in the 60s around first pitch. Lindsay?
Thanks, Brittany. We do have a lot of traffic this morning. It is a holiday weekend, though, so that is something to be expected. On the Cross Bronx right now, eastbound between the Major Deegan Expressway and Jerome Avenue, there's construction, but that's eastbound. This camera you're looking at, though, also Jerome Avenue, that is westbound. You can see it's a major backup, really, in both directions at this point, and that's a slow ride to get you to the George Washington Bridge. Right now, it says 28 minutes to go, 7 miles. I'm worried that that could pick up as more people head out for the weekend. It is recommended to leave early. But again, just keep that in mind. Here's a live look right now of the George Washington Bridge. There was an accident earlier on the upper level. That's been cleared, but you can see there is still a considerable backup heading into Fort Lee. Alternate side parking and meter rules are in effect citywide. Pedro?
All right, thank you.
Case, but at least it's going to be a little better compared to yesterday. Temperatures back in the 60s and just a few showers, so it's not going to be a washout. Right now, it's still gloomy, also low ceiling, the clouds covering the top of some of the tallest buildings. Temperatures in the 40s. It's 48 in Central Park, north winds near 3 miles per hour. So getting a break from a gusty breeze, at least this morning. Winds are mainly out of the north, ranging from 2 to 9 miles an hour. But the breeze could pick back up, gusting up to 20 to 25 later today. I am watching some isolated areas of dense fog, mainly in Moorestown, Somerville, portions of Pike County, but it's not widespread at this time. Temperatures in the 40s. It's 47 in Poughkeepsie, 50 in Montauk, and 47 as well in Belmar. Skies are mostly cloudy, and we do have some areas of leftover drizzle and light showers, mainly in central Jersey, popping up near Monmouth County. Also a few sprinkles near Newcastle, Putnam County, all throughout Dutchess County, and that will continue to track off to the east, but not waking up to widespread rainfall. That's all because this nor'easter is now pulling away from us. We're still close enough for a little patch of moisture, but overall a drier day thanks to high pressure approaching the area. Now let's look at the timing. This morning, an isolated sprinkle is possible, and throughout this afternoon, we'll see a disturbance getting closer. That could squeeze out just a few showers across the tri-state. There's even a chance for skies to turn a bit brighter with some sun coming out, especially south and west of the city. For your Friday evening plans, we'll keep a chance for a passing shower, but once again, it's not going to be a washout. Rain chances continue to go down throughout the weekend. On Saturday, just isolated rain, mainly north and west of the city. Good news for the Beyonce concert Saturday evening, the one that I'm going to. And on Sunday, mostly cloudy skies to start, but later Sunday, just a chance for isolated rain again. So not enough rain to cancel your outdoor plans. The bigger picture showing high pressure getting closer, getting here just in time for Monday. So that's the nicest day of this longer holiday weekend, featuring a lot of sunshine and temperatures in the 70s. Today, a high of 62. So yes, it's milder, but still about 10 degrees below average for this time of the year. We'll have a gusty breeze west-northwest ranging from 12 to 25 with a chance for just a few showers. So not completely done with the rainfall, but we're not anticipating a washout. Tonight, the upper 40s, mostly to partly cloudy. And then tomorrow, temperatures near 63, a mixture of sunshine and cloud skies. Still a little brighter and a chance for an isolated shower. For the rest of the 7-day forecast, isolated rain continues on Sunday, but temperatures are in the 60s, 72 on Monday, and temperatures stay in the 70s on Tuesday. Lindsay?
Thank you, Brittany. As you know, I'm also going to Beyonce, so I come in this morning and I asked Brittany, how many layers do I need to wear? So thank you. We still have this accident in Brooklyn on the BQE eastbound here, right as you're coming off the Williamsburg Bridge. And you can see emergency crews are working some sort of scene over here that has 2 lanes blocked. They're looking at some debris potentially on the road. It is causing quite a backup all the way until about downtown Brooklyn at this point. And you can see the emergency crews there. Looks like potentially multiple cars involved. So this really could be a problem if you are heading eastbound, perhaps trying to get to the LIE. So really give yourself some extra time, as you should anyway, for the holiday weekend. And a reminder, there'll be some extra service starting today on all of your regional rail lines to head out for the Memorial Day holiday. Alternate side parking and meter rules are in effect citywide. Pedro, Tanya?
All right, thank you.
Traffic, Lindsay Tuchman is standing by with the conditions on the roads, but we begin with meteorologist Brittany Bell and the AccuWeather forecast. Brittany.
Well, it's all about small victories when it comes to the forecast. So things are a little better today, so drier, just a chance for a few showers, and temperatures will be milder, reaching the upper 50s and the lower 60s. Right now, it's 48 degrees in Central Park. Skies are still mostly cloudy, watching some sprinkles in Putnam and Dutchess County. Also a couple of showers popping up near Freehold, moving towards Middletown and across Hunterdon County. Temperatures primarily in the 40s. It's 47 in Belmar, 44 in Montgomery. Good morning in Morristown, 46 for you. And winds are lighter for now out of the north, ranging from 2 to 9 miles per hour, but we'll pick up wind speeds gusting up to 20 to 25 throughout this afternoon. So mostly cloudy to start, but there's a chance for a few breaks of sunshine later today. Cloud cover winds out. High temperatures in the lower 60s and a chance for a few showers popping up, especially this afternoon. I'm going to show you the timing hour by hour coming up. Lindsay?
Thanks, Brittany. Let's go back to Brooklyn, where we still have this accident on the BQE eastbound at the Williamsburg Bridge. It said 2 lanes blocked, but that black line right there makes me think that there's more closures because of this accident. You could see all the emergency crews there, and the backup takes you all the way down to downtown Brooklyn. Let's take a closer look at the scene. You can see emergency crews are detouring cars around and luckily towing right now, so hopefully that gets cleared up soon because it is a slow ride. We also have this accident now that on the Cross Bronx in the Bronx at Jerome Avenue. That's in the eastbound direction, but this live picture you're looking at right now is in the westbound direction. So that means both directions right now on the Cross Bronx are very slow. So if you're trying to get out of the city, this is what it'll cost you. 15 minutes right now to go 7 miles. That's cleared up a little bit from earlier, but still something to try to avoid if you can. Alternate side parking and meter rules are in effect citywide. Tanya?
All right, Lindsay, Brittany, thank you.
You're never more than 7 minutes away from weather and traffic together, so the beach weather today isn't the best. But if you still have plans on heading out to the coast, winds out of the west ranging from 5 to 15 miles per hour, waves 4 to 5 feet. Ocean temperatures in the upper 50s and a moderate to high rip current risk. That high risk is for the New York City and south-facing Long Island beaches where there's a rip current statement, so make sure to stay close to lifeguards. Over the next few days for your holiday weekend, things continue to get better and better. Tomorrow, 63, just an isolated shower. It's not a washout. And more of the same on Sunday. We'll see even more breaks of sunshine Sunday. Temperatures near 66. We're back to average on Memorial Day, 72. Plenty of sunshine, the best bet of this longer weekend. Today, highs reach the upper 50s and the lower 60s, which is still below average, but at least milder compared to yesterday. Highs in the 50s and the 60s for Suffolk County, Fire Island 59, Brookhaven 61, and Montauk up to 58. For the Mets game this evening, temperatures around 61 by first pitch with a chance for a passing shower, and mainly dry, mostly cloudy for the four-leaf air show on Saturday with temperatures in the upper 50s and low 60s. Lindsay?
Thank you, Brittany.
Let's in the 70s. So
hold out for Monday.
Yes, we're slowly getting better and better, at least going in the right direction. Right now, it's still cloudy with the low ceiling and still damp in some spots because we are waking up to misty conditions and some patchy drizzle. 48 in Central Park, north winds near 3 miles per hour. It's not as breezy across the area, light north flow ranging from 2 to 9 miles an hour. But that will change throughout this afternoon. Get ready for winds gusting up to 20 to 25, lasting throughout this evening as well, but still weaker compared to gusts in the 30s and the 40s yesterday. Just watching out for a few areas of isolated dense fog, but it's not widespread at this time. Temperatures in the 40s overall. It's 46 in White Plains, the same in Morristown, and good morning in Islip. 47 for you. Skies are mostly cloudy, and that nor'easter is now pulling away from us, but we're still close enough for a few areas of sprinkles and light showers, mainly seeing that in Putnam and Dutchess County, moving towards Fairfield County, and some sprinkles too in the boroughs. But a quiet start, especially compared to yesterday, as low pressure is moving away from us and high pressure is getting closer. But we will see a disturbance approaching this afternoon, and that could squeeze out just a few showers later today. But there's still a chance for a little sun to break out, especially south and west of the city, but still staying mostly cloudy. A shower could continue throughout this evening, but it's not going to be widespread. Even lower rain chances on Saturday. A mostly cloudy start, turning brighter the second half of Saturday with just isolated rain, especially north and west of the city. That small chance continues Saturday evening, north and west around the Hudson Valley and northwest New Jersey. And a similar setup on Sunday, mostly cloudy to start, but then more sunshine the second half of Sunday with just isolated rain, a stray shower north and west. The bigger picture showing high pressure getting closer just in time for Memorial Day on Monday. Plenty of sunshine on tap with highs in the 70s. Today, a little milder, but still below average. Our typical high is near 72. We get up to 62, but at least we're back in the 60s, mostly cloudy with a chilly breeze. Winds out of the west-northwest ranging from 12 to 25 miles per hour. And keep the umbrella handy just in case. You're not going to use it as much as you did yesterday, but there is a chance for a few showers around. Temperatures tonight in the upper 40s, mostly to partly cloudy, breezy and chilly with just a spot shower. A stray shower continues tomorrow, 63. Mainly dry with a mixture of clouds and some sun coming out. Winds out of the west-northwest ranging from 12 to 25. For the remainder of the 7-day forecast, things continue to improve this weekend. On Sunday, 66. Monday, 72. Fantastic. And now Tuesday is trending drier, 71. 67 with a chance for rainfall Wednesday, and more the same on Thursday. Lindsay?
Thanks, Brittany. We still are dealing with this accident on the BQE heading eastbound right as you come off the Williamsburg Bridge. You can see that emergency crews are still there. It's having you backed up right now to about downtown Brooklyn. That's really going to be a slow ride. Maybe if you are heading out into Queens for the holiday weekend. You can see the traffic, though, is starting to move once again, but still some cones there blocking off that lane. So just really give yourself extra time if you are heading in that direction. And we have 2 accidents right now on the Cross Bronx Expressway. Eastbound first at Jerome Avenue. That's been there for a little while. Hopefully that gets cleared up soon, but you can see that's causing problems in the eastbound direction. But then if we back up a little bit towards the Alexander Hamilton Bridge, heading westbound right at the Major Deegan as well, there's an accident. You can see the cars pulled over there. It doesn't seem to be causing too much problems, but it's going to be a slow go in either direction. So just keep that in mind as you are heading out the door. 14 minutes to go 7 miles in the westbound direction. Alternate side parking and meter rules are in effect citywide. Tanya, Pedro?
All right, Lindsay and Brittany.